Sometimes you just need someone to tell you you're not as terrible as you think you are. Yeah, still no faith in humanity. Anywho, Black Rose here. Reading Neutral Party, Flowerville Sands X Reader. Chapter 16. Yeah, I just read that little picture there. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, well, let's get right into the story, shall we? The slap hurt. Drop my mic, sorry. The slap hurt, and yet it did not come as a surprise. Your cheek burned like a hot iron. Sam looked surprised at himself that he had hit you. Yet you felt no such shock. You deserve that. You deserve to be slapped for what you sorry, for what, I don't think that too was supposed to be there. For what you said to someone who obviously didn't deserve it. Oh, so that last line. Okay. That last line that I read in a Sans voice was supposed to be your own. Ugh, sorry. Anywho, let's get back to the story. Just imagine in the last chapter that voice, the last Sans voice I did was mine. Or I guess it should be yours, but I'm reading the story, so I'm pretending it's mine. Anywho. Anyway, I had to turn off my mic because I was like screaming at myself. Anyway, I say anyway too much, huh? Anywho, let's get back into this because I obviously like completely tore away. Anyway, my God, I don't shut up. Back to the story now. So what if she looked like a mean person, or she was making out with Sans? She seemed to be truly kind, and you hurt her. Your eyes dropped to the ground, where you noticed a yellow flower lying. He had hit you so hard that he ripped the flower from its very roots. The blood dripped down the side of your face, almost like a tear. Sans reached forward to wipe away the blood, and the female monster stared at him in shock and fear. She was afraid of him, and it was obvious. Long blonde hair hid a part of her cute, squishy pink face, and her lace crop top and crotch shorts looked tattered, although nothing happened to them. You said you wouldn't do that again, not to anyone. She was yelling, and tears streamed down from her perfect round eyes. Her words made you eyes look back. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm reading this horribly. Her words made your eyes look back up at Sans in shock. Was he abusive? Then again, was that really such a reveal? He seemed angry all the time, and he didn't feel anything when he died. He already showed abusive behavior. I didn't mean to, Sans tried to defend himself, but she shook her head. No. A promise is a promise, Sans. She stepped away from you, your blood on his hands. Coral. She holds up her hand. Find someone else. And with that, she was gone. You looked up at him in fear mixed with surprise and confusion. What does that mean? Find someone else. He looked down at you. She was pretending to be my girlfriend so that my brother would stop doing things to me. He said he'd stop if I got someone to do the things that he was doing for me. You took in a gulp. Papyrus was bad. You knew that from what you had seen of him the couple of times he killed you. But sexually abusive? The thought hadn't even crossed your mind. I don't know if I could read the next words. I don't know if I can read the next words. Okay, fine. I have to go on the story before 15 minutes, so I guess I kind of have to, don't I? Ugh. That's the wrong voice. I can pretend. The words flowed out of your mouth as smoothly as your breath did. Maybe you did actually breathe them at him. It didn't matter. But you're human, and he knows what you look like. And he could see how much fear you held for him now, although he didn't say it. He had saved Coral once, which put her in his debt, and he said she could pay him off by pretending to be his girlfriend in front of his brother. They were kissing for the first... Sorry, guys. Sorry. Where was I? She can pay him off by pretending to be his girlfriend in front of his brother. They were kissing for the first time when you showed up. She was teaching him how to kiss. How old is this dude? And he still doesn't know how to kiss? Dear Lord. Then again, the world they're living in is kind of horrible. Anywho, I can clean up pretty nicely. And I was talking to Alphys when she said, he holds up his hand that had your drying blood on it. Quickly, he walked over to the waterfall and washed it off. Then dragged you over so you could wash your face. Don't trust Alphys. She's insane. You nod. I know, but I was looking at her chemicals and I thought that maybe she might be able to make me look different, at least temporarily. Also, she said she could take the flowers off my face and... He shook his head, interrupting you once more. No, I don't trust her. You already look bad enough as... sorry. Let me start over. No, I don't trust her. You already look bad enough as it is. You have one working eye. Voice crack. You have one working eye and one working leg. You wouldn't come out okay if the surgery goes wrong. And knowing Alphys, she intends to do a lot more than cure you. Can't talk his voice for long. and knowing sorry, and just so you know, I never edit my videos, so all the bloopers are within. Do 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 do. And knowing Elvis, she intends to do a lot more than cure you. You nod. I know, but maybe if you watch her instead of distrust her, she won't do anything. I'll help you if you help me. He could see why you were really doing this for yourself, but he wasn't angry. He was glad. Everyone had their own agenda, and yours had some of the purest intentions. Sans nods and begins leading you, slowly by the hand, to Hotland. He didn't want to teleport for fear that you would get sick. You wondered why he was being so gentle to you after slapping you across the face moments before. You also wondered how someone so sweet, or so it appeared, at heart could be abusive. Who had he hit? Had he killed anyone? Had he hit Coral before? What was their complete relationship? You wanted to know the truth behind everything. A footstep echoed behind you, and you stopped walking, quickly turning your head. You swore that someone was following you. And that's it. Let's get a sneak peek in the next chapter, shall we? That looks awesome and so wrong at the same time. Oh yeah, this is the one. These are the ones that get longer. Right. Anyway, let's read that quote. Never live somewhere you can walk away from. Never own something that you can't leave behind. What is that supposed to mean? Anyway, yeah, sorry for the extra-handed bloopers today within the story that I have just read. Not finished with, but the chapter I just read, I guess. Anyway, see you later, my garden party. Black Rose, signing off.